So we're set to go. IMC Hobby Stock A feature racing. 15 laps of distance. Jace Malasic sitting on the point to the cone. Let's go racing. Jace Malasic battling Trent Johnson. Here comes the 6 of Wyatt Lehman. Trent Johnson with the lead. Lehman second. Malasic third. Up. Slipped up a little bit there. And he yellows out. Yellow light is out. Trent Johnson. 1 lap down, 14 to go. Nick Kimmel, Wyatt Lehman. Whoa, I don't think that one's going to fly. I don't know about that. Jason Wilkinson. Nope, they're going to count it good. He timed it just right. Jason Wilkinson hopped that start all the way up to third. Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Jason Wilkinson. Yellow comes out. Whoa, Ryan Feynman up a little high there against the wall. Now the yellow comes out. As we got a car down at the bottom of turn number 3. The 3J of Joe Rosberg. Did he end up pulling off? I have no clue. Could be. I'll take a look here. We'll take a look for Jason Wilkinson. No, that's Nick Kimmel. Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Ryan Feynman, Nick Kimmel. Oh, look out. Feynman and Kimmel get together. Oh, Feynman just had that car wrapped first time on the track. And oh, man, that was close. Him and Nick Kimmel got together in the backstretch into turn number 3. And yeah. Also pulling down in, looks like the double lot. Nope, maybe the 22X to Dustin Jackson, I'm not sure. Have to take a look, but yeah, that was that's a pucker moment right there. Jim Kimmel and Anthony Brune. So setting the pace once again is the 19 of Trent Johnson. Brings them out of turn number 4. We're back to green flag racing. Trent Johnson, Jason Wilkinson, Wyatt Lehman, the Buckmaster, Nate Buck, Anthony Nelson. Oh, we got another kerfuffle out of turn number 2. Brune. The 22X pulled off into the infield. So setting the pace once again, it is the 19 of Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Jason Wilkinson, Nate Buck. That's your top 4. And the green flag is back out. 13 to go. Oh, Wilkinson up on the wall. Look out. Into the outside wall in turn number 1. Jason Wilkinson rode that wall. Whoa. Yep, still stuck on that 13. Time to get some laps in now. Trent Johnson brings him to the cone. Mike's got his eye on him. We're back to green flag racing. Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck. Look at Stephanie Reynolds digging down on the bottom, looking around. Anthony Nelson for that fourth spot. Still Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds. Now starting looking to move up on the inside, the 45 of Landauer on Shannon Pospischel. Tanner Euling's right in there. Along with the 4 of Mark R. Doozer. But it's still Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds, and I believe Shannon Pospischel. Then it is Tanner Euling, Travis Landauer, Mark Arduzer, Jim Kimmel, Jace Malasic. Behind the 55 of Anthony Brune. But Trent Johnson driving a nice race over the 6 of Wyatt Lehman. He won his heat race. Got 9 laps to go with Trent Johnson. Wyatt Lehman now putting the pressure on. Following closely in third to 56, the Buckmaster Nate Buck. Then it's Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds, Shannon Pospischel, Tanner Euling. Trent Johnson, Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds. 7 laps to go. Anthony Brune putting a little pressure on the 17K of Gentleman Jim Kimmel. Trent Johnson's got Wyatt Lehman all over him. Then it's Nate Buck, Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds, your top 5. With 5 laps to go, Trent Johnson continues to lead. Here comes Wyatt Lehman. Oh, he looked to the inside, had to check up. Now Lehman's going to go to the bottom. Johnson on the high side. Oh, Johnson still has it with 4 to go. Top 3 are all right there. Actually, the top 4. You got Johnson, Lehman, Buck, and Nelson. 3 to go. Trent Johnson with the lead. Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds, Tanner Euling. Yellow was out. 55 of Anthony Brune bringing out the caution. Setting the pace of 19, Trent Johnson has led this throughout. He's being harassed by the 6 of Wyatt Lehman. The green flag's out. 4 to go. Trent Johnson using on high side. Lehman trying to diamond off the corner. They're side by side going into 3. Johnson on the high side. Lehman on the low side. Lehman squeezes him up, takes the lead. Here comes Buck. Lehman gets the lead. Nate Buck moves to second. Anthony Nelson's looking for third, but Trent Johnson's fighting back on the outside. And here comes the 96R of Stephanie Reynolds. 2 laps to go. It is Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Trent Johnson, Anthony Nelson, Stephanie Reynolds, Travis Landauer. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go. It is Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Trent Johnson, Anthony Nelson, Travis Landauer. Yellow's out. Yellow is out. So that means we're going to the all-ever-famous green, white. We're done? Okay, they called it. All right. So it will be Wyatt Lehman, Nate Buck, Trent Johnson, your top three, pulling up the victory lane here. Let's wave at them, folks. Parade lap. Late models. Row 6 on the inside is the 7J of Devin Johnson. Outside of him, the 5K of Kyle Preiner. And rounding out the field in the 7th row, the 49 of Brock Carlson and the 94 of Matt Honey Badger Hazy. So Travis Berkeley bringing the field into turn number 4. Mike's got the eagle eye on him. They're to the cone. Let's go racing! Whoa! Corey Dumper just throws it in there like a Mack truck. Actually, that's Ben Sukup. Ben Sukup says, oh, let me throw it in there. Still racing side by side with Travis Berkeley. Travis Berkeley, Ben Sukup, Chase Osborne. Now Sukup throws it in there on Berkeley in turn number 1 and 2. Berkeley fights back on the inside, gets the lead back into turn number 3. Sukup, slide job with him in the turn number 4. Berkeley says, I'll fight you back on the inside. Man, what a first couple of laps here. Changing slide jobs between Ben Sukup and Travis Berkeley. It's like, what is going on here? But now it's Ben Sukup, Travis Berkeley. Chris Johnson in the 45 moves up to third, Chase Osborne. Dumpert now moves, I believe. That's 11X and Nelson Barbright around the 77 of Corey Dumpert. So Ben Sukup setting sail on the 78 of Travis Berkeley. Chris Johnson in that third spot. Chase Osborne in fourth. Nelson Barbright battling the 77 of Corey Dumpert for fifth and sixth. Dumpert now on the outside of Volbright for that fifth spot, now working on fourth against Chase Osborne. But here comes Volbright back looking to the inside as Ben Sukup continues to set sail. Ben Sukup, Travis Berkeley. Chris Johnson. Chase Osborne. Corey Dumpert, Nelson Volbright. Joey Hazy, Kyle Preiner. But Sukup about a straightaway lead over Travis Berkeley in second as they are just clicking off the laps. They're saying it's windy, it's cold, we want to get it done. So Ben Sukup, Travis Berkeley holding on to second. .45 of Chris Johnson stuck in the entrance to the pits. Yellow comes out. The man, oh man. So Ben Sukup brings the field out of turn 3. Into turn number 4 down towards the cone, and we're back to green flag racing. Ben Sukup, oh, Dumpered up a little high, has got a lift. Here comes Berkeley back on the inside of him for second. Chase Osborne in that third spot. battling 11X of Nelson Bobright. Dumpert now better. Corner gets on the outside of Travis Berkeley for second. And set sail after your leader, Ben Sukup. Chase Osborne, Nelson Bobright. Look at that, the Deuce, Joey Haase. Battling the big bro, Matt Haase, side by side down the backstretch. So it's Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, Travis Berkeley, Chase Osborne, Nelson Bobright, Matt Haase, Joey Haase. Now moving up, I believe that's the 5K primetime. No, that's Alex Banks. Then Devin Johnson. Then Robert Osborne, Brock Carlson, Jim Johnson. So it is Ben Sukup with the lead. Corey Dumpert second, Travis Berkeley third. Chase Osborne in that fourth spot. Nelson Bobright fifth, Matt Haase in sixth. They are beginning again, clicking off the laps. We're down to 9 to go. Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, Travis Berkeley, Chase Osborne, Nelson Bobright, Matt Haase, the 12 of Alex Banks, the Deuce of Joey Haase. Then you got Devin Johnson. And he's battling, I believe that's a 49 of Brock Carlson. Then you got Robert Osborne, Jim Johnson. And the leader's right behind Johnson. 6 laps to go. They are clicking them off. Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, Travis Berkeley, Chase Osborne, Nelson Bobright battling with Matt Haase and Alex Banks. A three-way battle now for 5th, 6th, and 7th. As Sukup now has got to the back marker, the 36 of Jim Johnson, coming up on 3 laps left to go. So it is Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, Travis Berkeley, Chase Osborne. Then that battle between Nelson Bobright, Alex Banks, and Matt Haase. Then Joey Haase, Devin Johnson. 2 to go for Ben Sukup. Yellow's out. Car on the backstretch off of the track there, not enough. Brings out the caution. Ben Sukup gets the green. Corey Dumpert's going to hop to the high side. Is he going to catch him? He's right behind Ben Sukup. They both go the low side. 2 laps left to go. Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert. Now Dumpert to the high side. Sukup hangs to the low side. Pulls a little ground on Corey Dumpert. Berkeley hangs on to third. The white flash coming out. 1 to go. Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, Travis Berkeley, Chase Osborne, Nelson Bobright, Alex Banks, Joey Haase. And the checker flag is going to come out for Ben Sukup, Corey Dumpert, Travis Berkeley, Chase Osborne, Nelson Bobright, Alex Banks, Joey Haase, Devin Johnson, Brock Carlson, Matt Haase, Robert Osborne, and Jim Johnson. So the top three have pulled up here to the front stretch.